Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
Erin, and Kat. Just to make sure she weren't going to jump in front of me again. Or literally on me. I was waiting that time. I was ready.
You're ready. Concentrating. So, next in Erin's ATEEZ journey. Next song is Answer.
you're doing a mashup, right? You do a few in one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right.
So, Answer, Inception, and THANXX.
I mean, I don't know how scared to be because when she told you these earlier, you were like, "Pah."
Yeah. Girl, they're banging
Do I need
songs,
my fan? But my worry is maybe it might. What if they try to attack me?
And that's okay. That's okay. Like,
because this is gonna be one of those things where you don't know them so well.
that's fine.
You miss out on the attacks, then you watch it back later, and you're like, "Poof."
Yeah.
That
happens. That's okay.
I went through the attacks, and then, like I say, someone else flips a switch, and then you watch them all over again and go, "Oh, I'm getting attacked in a whole different way by someone else now."
Exactly. It's fine. It's fine. Just take them on face value. The videos are really the MVs are good. The songs, So take it on face value. And if you happen to get attacked, then it sounds so weird. Great, but if you don't, then fine.
I never thought
I got attacked. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, what a weird sentence to phrase to have used so regularly in our lives.
Yeah,
but
non-K-pop people think this probably.
If
really
you don't get
weird.
attacked, that's okay. I'll take the attacks for all of us. Yep. Okay. So, Answer. There's really anything to say going into it, is there?
Well, you're not doing these in any particular order, are you? Because that's not the order they come out.
This is the order that I watched them in.
Right, yeah. Cool. Because it was, we had... You right over there?
Do them in whatever fucking order I want.
Because I think it was... Answer came in as a request, didn't it?
It did,
so that's why we put that one there.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say Answer was later, but it doesn't matter.
Is it part of their... What was their storyline called?
I don't even know. I
But yes, it is.
don't know all about their storyline, just bits and pieces of it.
Because, we've got the ATEEZ.
So they'll be in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the song?
It's good.
Answer.
Okay.
It's one of my top 5, I think. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Feel free to jump in.
What was your favourite out of these three?
Yeah.
What was your favourite out of these? Yeah, because we're doing them in
I love
chunks.
Erin's face as she looks at the camera like, I don't know.
What's their universe? What's their storyline called? Does it have a name?
Yeah, true. Does it have a name? I don't even know that. I don't.
Is it snow or is everything burn? Is that one of yours?
That's Minky.
Yeah.
This deep voice rapper.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I like that.
I like that.
It's got a good beat to it.
It's really catchy. It's
Oh,
an
I really
earworm.
like the polo neck. Now I understand.
The polo neck is Yosan.
Oh.
Stay away.
I'm not gonna have to buy an aviator jacket.
I may have bought one after this.
They give me very like rich vibes, or that they've just broken into a deserted palace.
Sure, could be either.
Maybe they've overthrown someone. Who's got the bright hair?
That is Sam.
What, with the bright hair?
With the blondie mousy hair on the table. That one?
No, with the orangey hair.
That's Mingy.
That's Sam.
So who had the greyish hair?
That's Hongjoon. He's captain.
Why are the hats so hot?
I know.
Why are the hats so hot? Oh my god, and the pearls!
Because they are.
I think they look dangerous, that's what it is.
You see how they're having to accept themselves now.
I see someone.
Very fabulous creepy mask though, right?
It was like a glittery moonlight.
Yes. Yeah. He's part of the universe, I'm not too sure.
They're
I think
looking for them.
Yeah, I think and he stole their telescope. There.
Who was? There was like a big circle bit and he had like grey hair and in the blazer.
Hongjoon, little captain.
Yeah, so you can't not call for him.
Yeah. It's like he's little, but he's really powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, I recognise that.
Oh my god, you'd be like a miniature power couple.
I really like the beat of that.
Yeah.
I do feel like that's a song you could really either jam out to or listen to quite like nod along to.
Or you could just belt it out.
Yeah, you could really go either which way with that if you wanted to. I love how songs could do that. It's so bizarre. It's the same. I don't know what makes them like that.
Yeah, it's like picking up on the different elements of it. As I said to Jenny before, like there's so many K-pop groups that are so good, but for me the ones that I really stick to, they're so fulfilling because they're like they bring me like so much fulfillment with their vocals and their dancing and their everything. You know what I mean? They're rapping and everything. So yeah, I mean that was a really good song if you picked up on any of the vocals or whatnot. But yeah, that's why
quite
I love ATEEZ. They're so
nice
talented.
range of notes.
Now you can see why I walk around my house like going.
It's a very, very naughty dance move. Tap, 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 boys.
And
did you
Keep
see
your
that
touch to yourself. You do what you want. ATEEZ.
Did I see that live? Please check my TikTok for that.
Oh, did you get like a
Let's just
personal
say
performance?
I filmed them doing the choreo, and then I spliced it together so you just get bula 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 chicka bula and that bit on repeat, like zoomed in on the different groups and members. It's research.
Tut tut, Jenny! No, take it back, boys. Tut tut.
I'm not ashamed.
I say.
So please check my TikTok for that.
No.
Well, now you need to show me the TikTok, obviously.
Yeah. I'm not
Pop a little
objectifying them. They're gorgeous, but they're very talented as well.
There was a lot of leather trousers too, just saying. Yeah. I was listening for squeaks. That's what I was doing. But yeah, that's one of my top 5, I think, ATEEZ songs. I really like that one.
I loved the visuals. I loved like the location
Yeah.
that was in.
You said it was like a fabulous Last Supper.
It was, but also it felt like it was happening in like, I don't know, some like desert palace.
Yeah.
Like all the colouring, like the dust just like.
Well, Yosan goes back to in the desert because it's supposed to take them back to the beginning from where they started, because with Pirate King and Treasure Loot in the desert. So it's kind of, that's showing that full circle, that they haven't lost who they were when they started, because they might have lost themselves in the middle with their greed of chasing and their desire to chase their dream. But it's kind of signifying that they've come back to who they were and remembering where they started.
I feel like there'd be like some symbolism or something in there. I don't know. I just feel like there'd be some bits. Maybe I'm hoping, because me, I love like a deep.
Well, it's like you were saying about the ATEEZ in that. I think it is a certain danger that they have that makes them even more attractive. And like, I know it's the same guy sitting across the table, but
I felt like they could like wink, an assassin would jump out and kill you. And they'd know, like, they've got people on standby that are going to, like, take you out. All they've got to do is tip their hat.
That air of importance, of authority.
Power.
Yeah.
But it's, like, above the law, kind of. It's going to sound dramatic, but I feel like they operate in the shadows. Like, that kind of, like.
What do they call them? Vigilantes. The Batman.
Like, V for Vendetta style.
Yeah.
But I want that hat. I really want.
But I tell you what, it really does show when they are dressed like that and sat at that table. It's just how stunning their faces are. Because they're literally, it's just the all black and then the face. Like they were going across and I was just looking at Yosan like, Jesus, it's a beautiful man.
But the choreo for that one as
It's
well
really
is really good. The way that they all move, and that is, it's really good.
I know I'm like getting into a group where I'm like, I want to see that slower. So that
saying that a lot now.
Yeah.
But it's the way they move as a group, so that there's a different one at the front. And I say this with all K-pop groups. It amazes me with the choreo how they move in between each other, and now someone else is at the front. You're like, how did you get there without me seeing you like moving across?
They do it really well. They're very good. Sungha's really good at making the dance arrangements.
He's at the front a lot. Sungha.
He's a visual. Yeah. He's a centre a lot because he's a visual. Captain Hongjung is like their main writer and producer, and Mingi helps as well. But again, they produce and compose and write a lot of their own music as well. So I really enjoyed what they write. Not saying like obviously you get great K-pop songs that were performed by them, but not written by groups. Whatever, that's fine. But I like the fact that there's a certain authenticity and genuine emotion that comes from people.
You get more feeling from it.
And getting to know them and what they want to stand for. I think that's why them and Stray Kids connect so well on their values.
But I don't know, there's a very high bar now, and I've got an expectation, because I'm like, well, why did they write this? And whereas I think if I was just listening to songs because I like them, but because we're doing it like this, I want to discuss it and I want to dig into it, and that's easier when you can feel that the motivations came from them.
It's actually quite interesting because we watched the Girls Directed to Gorilla today, and looking at their next big change of storyline. Their next chapter is obviously like disrupting that futuristic dystopia where there's oppression and you're not supposed to have feelings, and things like art, music and individuality are taken away. So they're coming in.
Sorry, are they taken away, or do you not have them? Because if you don't have human emotion, how can you create?
Well, it's that. I think they're taking away the emotion from them. So
that means it's a knock-on effect that you then don't have.
Yeah, there's no expression, there's no freedom, and there's no rebelliousness. Nobody steps out of line. Do you know what I mean? They will just do what they're told because they're swallowing the propaganda or whatever they're being told. But it's quite interesting because it's almost like this first chapter of ATEEZ was them going on their journey as pirates, and that was their journey of self-discovery. And it's almost like now they know who they are, and they've been through their own trials and they've come back round. They're now like, right, we now know who we are, let's go and tackle the bigger problem, and let's go and try and help others. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like it could be, it's probably like connected, even though the worlds look very, very different. So they started in the desert as pirates and whatnot, and now they're in a futuristic world. But I can see the kind of joining there of that it's their development as people.
So the next song is Inception.
Is it going to be like Inception film?
No.
But
Or I say no. When I first watched this, one thing caught my eye and I couldn't move on for the whole MV.
Oh.
Until I had resolved it.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing.
It's nothing dramatic.
It's nothing to do with the movie, but I'm trying to remember. I think Inception is it is about the idea of a love being planted in you, and you can't escape it. Basically,
Are you being
I'm sorry, I'm in his way. We're all gonna have to move up.
No one's coming any closer to me.
Boopy. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this one. What kind of hair does Jenny like on an idol?
Dark, messy hair.
Someone had it, and the first thing I said was, "Who is that? Is that Woo Young?" Like Woo Young. And then I was obsessed with finding out if it was Woo Young.
Well, this will be... Well, no, you've watched it again since then anyway. I was going to say, this is going to be good for you to have another watch. She's watched it again since then. Of course
I
she has.
have. I've watched it through my Yosan goggles. I haven't watched it through Jongho goggles, so...
Okay, so maybe new. Right.
But I will also say that I won't tell you what it is, but this MV also contains something else that I really like. So... Doesn't narrow it down because that's a long list, but you'll see. Okay. Okay. Exactly how I feel right now looking at Yosa.
Is it like the pirate uniform?
Blue really suits them. Do you remember I missed the abs the first one?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes!
This song just got better than beat of it.
Yeah.
When in doubt, add some water.
Yep.
When in
And
doubt,
Yosan.
let it out.
I want one in the glass.
Are they supposed to be like in hell?
Rock.
They don't have halves. hair down there?
She was more attacked than you.
Yes, I'm good.
You sure? Mm-hmm. You sure? You don't look good.
Thanks.
I'm not sure on the song. I don't know if that's going to be like a...
It'll probably
slower
grow on
burn.
you, yeah. It'll probably grow on you.
I definitely felt better when, like... It was a bit like EDM, like the chorus
Yeah,
came
the beat
in.
kicked in.
That was...
I love that when they do that in K-pop songs, though. And you're all of a sudden, you're like, oh my god, this feels like a totally different song. You're like,
Yeah.
this is so smart.
It's at the same time they bring the water, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's very well done. I feel like they were in hell because there was like the fire above them, like they were trapped, and it was like the mirror image of where they were that didn't have the water. So like their dream state, but it was actually like, in a way, like a hellish nightmare because they were trapped in it.
Well, if you can't escape it,
Yeah, and then they were like running to their bodies at the end to like, try and wake themselves up.
Oh, that's really cool.
I felt like a lot was...
There's
like
a lot more in that because there is a separate film that goes with a lot of the bits that are in there. So like the separate storyline. So that might be why.
Because they did it for a film.
No, there is a separate film that they've made that there's bits in there.
They've made a film.
Yeah, like for their universe thing. So.
Oh.
I knew she's
Yay.
going.
That's what I want.
Yeah, this bit was someone has like a bracelet that says "Be Free," and yeah, it's basically a mixture of some of the members have lost certain are searching because they've lost certain things, and others some of them are searching for things and others have lost things, whether it's people or love or objects or what it might be. But yeah, it's very artistic, so it's quite sad. And that there's lots of scenes in there with that as well. That's why for me that song is really nice, and again you could take it either way. But I can hear it and I can hear the sadness in it.
Well, if you look at a lot of the dance moves, particularly towards the end, they were very like floor based, which can feel quite desperate. Sometimes like you get on your knees, like begged for like either it to be over or to what if you're saying you're looking for something
Or exhaustion.
Yeah. So yeah, I can totally see that. I tried to catch lyrics. I didn't get loads of lyrics or loads of the visuals. It was one of those ones where I feel like I was a bit torn between both, so I didn't fully appreciate either.
Yeah, I still haven't read lyrics because Wooyoung doesn't let me.
No.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I definitely think probably one to listen to.
Yeah,
Again, I wonder if it'll be. I mean, there was nothing. I'm not like, oh my god, it was awful. I hated it. It just.
No.
There are always gonna be songs that either grip you straight away,
Yeah,
or take you like a little bit of time. I thought that might be a slow burn.
Yeah.
Which probably isn't a bad thing because I've got a lot of songs.
sometimes those can end up being your favourites. Do you know what I mean? It happens.
Exactly.
Okay. And the last one for your ATEEZ trip today is THANXX.
It's THANXX.
Thanks.
It's basically like a rebellious song, being the voice of the youth, basically saying to...
Oh, is it dissy? I feel like it's going to be dissy, like, thanks for leaving us in the shiz.
Or it's more like, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to go my own way and I'm going to learn by my mistakes and I'm okay with that. So stop trying to tell me how to do it your way just because... And again, it's very brave of them to do it, but obviously in Korean culture, you listen to your elders and that you're supposed to respect that. But for them, they're saying, thank you, I do respect you, but also respect me that I'm going to go my own way and I'm going to do it my own way.
Person.
So thanks, but no thanks.
So the double X's.
So,
Thanks, no thanks.
so yeah, it's a bit of just a standalone, slightly in your face, rebellious kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I like these kind of songs.
Another one of those though that I listen to and I'm thinking, I know it's ATEEZ, I know it's a song that I like, and I can even sing along in the Korean that I do.
Our special brand.
Whilst thinking to myself, what is it called?
Yeah, it doesn't have.
And it's only when I get to Hongjoon's laugh that I pictured him in the video doing it, and I go, aha, now I know which one it is.
Yeah.
Now we know why it's so hard for JD. We're like, what is this?
Literally. And I'm like, get to the chorus.
I will just put out there that Woo Young does hit differently in this now. I've had time to process him in this video.
Okay. I'm happy for you.
It sounds like a therapy session, Jenny. The way you... Like,
That's what we watch in the movies, it's therapy.
Day is therapy session with Jenny.
Oh, I like the hair.
Tutti Frutti Man.
Yeah, I see you.
I also love ATEEZ. They take a lot of risks with their fashion choices, and I love it.
Oh, I love them in the...
Yeah, out the windows.
Minky though on his open shirts, just give them up.
I love this.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god, that looks like something like carnival. Or like a float.
This is one of my favourite bits.
What is the show? I like these outfits. I like those.
No, thank you.
You hear the beginning of it.
I know, I was like, I can't sing it!
I don't work in my zone. For fireworks.
I think that might be the next one for you. Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the one thing that I didn't like. I was I'm assuming it's like a motorbike helmet, but it was like a face.
Yeah, you don't like the
I didn't
masks
like
on
that. That made me blah. No. I'm sorry guys, my favourite thing of that whole video was they had an inflatable shark. Like, if you want to win me over, that's how you do it.
Now that if they had like puppies and kittens, then you'd have been like, eh.
I'm very easy to win over, to be fair. There's a lot of things.
I have three favourite things in that. At number 3, Hong Jun's laugh.
Well, when he's is that him at the desk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bit I get to in the song where then I'm like, oh, now I can picture him doing it and I know what song I'm at.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Yo Sang's body rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But number 1 is Will Young's ponytail.
You know when I first showed her that, she was like, I'm sad, I don't get enough of it. And I was like, oh, okay, fair dues.
I don't get enough of it, but just watch it a lot.
At least you know you, okay.
So that song, instantly from the intro, before they even start doing it, I knew I was going to like it. It hit
It's one of my favourites.
The tone, that was...
THANXX and Utopia are 2 of my big top favourites.
That was an absolute bop. I love that. The outfits at the end. Maybe I like it when like they're all in the same outfit, because I love them when they're in like the hella stuff. I don't know what it is. It's just like unity.
Yeah. Well, do you remember how you said that you really liked in Wonderland? You were like, oh, I really like them red outfits. You remember the red velvet suits? Everyone loves them. Yeah. Well, you know, obviously once we get through just feeling that, and then we've got live performances and other bits to show you, but we do have a special performance video of Wonderland of all of them just in those red suits.
And you've been withholding this from me, why?
Yeah, because we haven't got there yet.
She saves this to me.
So, you know. Oh, they also have like Halloween performances and like zombie performances, like, yeah. So
I don't need her. I have them. One of my favourite bits in any of the ATEEZ stuff we've done so far is that small bit, and I remember live thinking, I love this, is when Mingi and Hongjin rap together and they like bounce off each other and they do it together. I love that bit.
I do that a lot.
I loved the what was it? Mingi? Who had the skirt but with the short...
That was little Hongjin, yeah. Mingi was the purple shirt.
Oh, and then glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said to you. I love ATEEZ fashion.
Because now I'm a bit too deep in.
There's no go back now.
I want to know who I'm artistically reviewing.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Research purposes.
Yeah. Exactly. This is a professional place.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I love that ATEEZ have always taken risks with their fashion, obviously even so early on as well, but like even like Say My Name, you see like mullets, you see them wearing fur coats and leather and all sorts of things. They really do take, I think, quite risks with their fashion, even within the K-pop industry, which is amazing, because I think, again, it's...
stands out.
Breaking barriers and gender norms and whatnot, yeah. Actually, in their one of their most recent live performances, Gorilla, Sungha's wearing like a full-on skirt. It's wicked, yeah, it's really good, like a long black skirt. It's cool. It's got a print like it. It's really good.
I don't know why, but I just love it.
You never thought a man in a skirt would be so hot, but you're like, wow.
Because it's confident.
It's bold.
Yeah. And it just shows if I want to wear it, I'll wear it. And I think that's what it is. It ticks quite a few boxes for me.
Yeah.
And for me, there's something in it that says I'm so secure in myself. You know, just a strength.
Yeah.
And I guess, and this is quite stereotypical, but for women, you sometimes in the back of your mind you do have that you know, don't, like, men are a bit insecure if you're powerful or you're this or that. I'm not saying everyone, but to see a man dress and act like that, you're like, well, there's no way they're going to feel, there's nothing I could do to make them insecure, so you feel like you maybe have an equal. That's what that's where my brain goes with those kinds of messages.
That there's more potential there for mutual respect and uplifting of each other, rather than tearing down and keeping in place.
Love it. Oh, I like ATEEZ.
Yeah, you feel like they're hooking you in.
Oopsie.
Anyone coming for you? You keep getting.
I feel like in the last two, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I need to know them, because I don't like keep going, oh, who's that?
Of
because
course, no.
You feel a bit like, it's a bit rude.
But in fairness, they do change their style up so much. When you are first getting to know a group, it is difficult when they,
And to be fair,
so
I generally take longer, and just with anything in life, to be honest. And I don't watch the MVs that often. It's apparently frowned upon to watch things on YouTube while you're driving. Don't know why.
Frowned upon.
Yeah. Illegal.
Okay. So looked at least.
Yeah,
that's the first step.
We knew it was gonna happen, didn't we?
Yeah.
So what? Next would be. Wait, next time. Fireworks, the real.
Deja vu.
Oh, oh, okay. I thought you'd done that one already.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that was Erin seeing Answer, Inception, and THANXX for the first time.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.